Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Minecraft New Nintendo 3DS Edition Let's Play video. And this is part 91 of my Let's Play series. And as you can see, we're in the subscriber city once again, and we probably will be in the subscriber city until like episode 93 or 94, because I just really want to make a lot of progress in this world and build a lot of newer requests. So in the last video, I went over some of the newer requests I did from the previous time, and we also did some work on the clock tower. You can see I got the front clock face complete, and off camera I made paths going to either direction. That's pretty much all I did, because this is where the rest of the buildings are going to go, or the rest of the requests are going to go, on either sides of these paths. So yeah, and I want to build the newer requests on camera, at least like I want to be building the newer requests on camera and leaving the old requests for off-camera work, because the older requests are less known and I'd rather just do those off-camera. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to flatten out some of this land. And I think the first thing we're going to build today is something I actually wanted to be building for quite a while, and that is the Mario Flagpole. So like in the older Mario games or the newer Super Mario Brothers, when you end the level with the flagpole, yeah, like that, like those kind of flagpoles. So I figured, why don't we do that today? And I want to do it on this side because not only is the Toad House there, because it kind of matches with the Mario, but I don't want to build it on that side yet because I don't know, like, if I want to ever do something with the clock tower on the sides. So I think we'll build this somewhere in this area. So let's go ahead and grab some blocks that I think I may need for this. And I think I'm going to build the older style flagpole, so the actual flag, or the pole itself, is green. So I think green concrete will work quite well for that. So actually I think it's in this folder. And no, it's probably in this one. Yeah, it's in this one. So let's just grab some green concrete and I'll replace that with this. And the base of it is brown, so we could use, I'm probably going to use the spruce wood. I think that would work. I'll just move that over here if I can. So I'll just move that over here, and then I will grab some white, because the top of the actual flag itself is white. So I'll probably grab some white concrete for that as well. And I think that might be good. So let's grab some white concrete, and there we go. Oh, I already had some on me. So the base of it is obviously brown, so let's actually build the base like here. So I think I might make it a 4x4 at the start, and then if I need to make it bigger I can later on. And then actually I'll do 5x5 probably, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it this way, that way the actual pole itself can be right here in the middle. And then this can just be filled in as well. And probably I'm going to make this a double layered maybe. We'll get to that when we're done. Or I'll just break this outside layer and it'll be a 3x3. That's probably going to look a lot better. Yeah. Then we'll make this decently tall. I'd say roughly there. Maybe a little bit higher than that. Yeah, that probably works. And I'm probably at the top of it, there's like the top of the flag. The top of the pole is actually a completely different color. It's more like a lime. So the pole itself is actually, I'm going to make the pole lime because I think that would fit better. And then the actual top of it will be the green part, and then the flag as well. So I'll just replace all this with lime, and then we will move on with the green on top, which is going to just look like this. Just a simple 3x3 square, stacked up probably 3 times. So then I can just fill all that in. Much easier doing this in Creative over the Survival Subcity, that's for sure. So now we can make the flag, which is going to go right underneath this. And I'm going to make it go out just a little bit. And then it's going to kind of like progressively start going down like this. So it's going to kind of angle. So if we go like that, and then this, and then there we go. That looks pretty decent. I think the top is a little bit too tall, and this should be a little bit longer, but I think that's not too bad. I think I might break that. So then we will just make a little pattern in here. It almost looks like a skeleton face. I'm not really sure how I'm going to make that, but I'll try, because obviously Minecraft blocks aren't the best to work with in these kind of situations. I could just make like a symbol like this, I guess, or something like that. Because I can't really make that skull face, because I'd have to make it really big for that, and I just don't really want to make it that big, because I want to fit everything else. So yeah, that's pretty much that. All finished, and that looks pretty nice. I think around it, I'm gonna kind of put some like blocks that kind of represent the Mario, like block floor. I'm not really sure what block I should use for that, but yeah, I think in this area I'll just block it off right here, and that'll just be dirt, just filled in with dirt over here. And on this side I might or maybe I'll make a little castle over here as well. That'd kind of go along well with it. So the castle is being made out of bricks, because the castle has a brick pattern, although I don't really know how to get the brick pattern without it looking brown. So if we grab some bricks somewhere, there they are, and then we'll just place this over here, not too far away from the castle, or the flagpole. So yeah, that's probably as high as I'd want it. And then just stack it up over here. I'm just making this 5 wide so the door's in the middle. Actually, I may make it 1 more wide on each side. That way I can make the walls. Now, we obviously don't know how, like... Now, since this is the 8-bit Mario, I might just make it a square, which just will work just fine. Then I'll just make this go all the way across and then connect. Then, of course, the pattern on top is a little bit different, so we're going to have to stack all this up, just like this. So far, it's only 3 high, but there's also another layer, or another kind of tier on top of this. So, and then on top, there's going to be these little castle post things that make it really look like a castle. See how that does look pretty even there? Yeah. And now we'll just put a roof on this, which I'm probably just going to put it here. That would work. Just put it right beneath the little things. And then I'll make the second layer on top, which will be slightly smaller. It'll be essentially the same, it just will be slightly smaller. So it'll just kind of extend all the way around the castle, just like that. And then I'll just make it go up by 1 more block. And finally, there is actually 2 window spaces in this, but the castle I don't think is long enough for me to add that, although I could just make this all the way to the end and then I might be able to add that. Let's see if I can. If I make it 1 taller, then I will be able to, because they will just go right here, just like that. And I can just fill this in. There we go. And finally, the finishing touch, the little things, the little tower things on top that make it look like the castle. And there we go. That does look quite nice. And then we'll just get some black stained glass and put that in the top. So let's grab some of that and put that in here. And then for the actual door, it's black also in the video game. So I might just end up placing some dark oak wood there and then just place some bricks behind it, because there probably isn't going to be an interior to this unless if I ever plan to in the future. So since there won't be, I'm just going to place some torches just so mobs or bats don't spawn in here, because that would be really annoying. And then I'll place the bricks and then this glass in front of it. So yeah, and there we go, the flagpole and the castle. And I'll eventually find a way to connect this, maybe make a little backdrop too with like a little green mountain or something like that, just to make it look nice. I think that would work. So I'll just add 2 layers of grass in front of this, all the way out to here. And with that done, Yeah, I actually may put a little staircase here, like the little mountain of blocks just to get to the flagpole. Be kind of close to the toad house, but it wouldn't be right up against it, it'd be right here, but I do have the space for it at least. I think I may actually add that too. Maybe I do like, instead of just the flagpole, which was the original request, I might just do an entire Mario backdrop, just like the end of the level of a Mario backdrop. And the toad house in the background kind of also helps with the Mario theme as well, so I think that will work out quite well. So yeah guys, that's probably going to conclude it for today, and in the next video I'm going to add some more buildings, especially on this side, maybe a couple more, maybe like at least 2, and then I may start over here, I'm not really sure yet, but yeah, the next episode will be in the subscriber city again, and we may be building something new, so stay tuned for that. So yeah guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.